Being small has been no barrier to success for one of Australia's more unique beverage manufacturers. In fact, Queensland's Tamborine Mountain Distillery boasts the most international awards of any Australian distillery for its range of spirits, schnapps and liqueurs. All from humble beginnings on a 2-hectare orchard growing fruit rejected as unfit for supermarket shelves.
Well, mate, what a bloody day. I can't believe the rain we've had, hey?
Oh, it's been fantastic, but the ticks are all out.
Ticks? Oh, stuff the bloody ticks. We just stick some spirit on, that'll sort them out.
Yeah,
This little farm it was a citrus farm, and the fruit was, we didn't want to spray, and the market didn't want to take the fruit because it was all wrong size and colour and all that bullshit stuff, like Coles and Woolies, how they perform and carry on. So it was like value adding. We could then use the fruit to make the spirit, to make the farm viable and work. You know, Alla, 17 years, as I walk up this lovely avenue of trees, to think we planted, I reckon it's pretty damn good, don't you?
Well, that's the great thing about being up here.
At just 2 hectares, it must be one of the smallest productive farms in Australia. But since 1996, it's been the main source of supply for Michael and Ulla Ward's acclaimed Tamborine Mountain Distillery.
We don't spray or don't use pesticides, herbicides, and we just go to the finest, the best quality that we can possibly do in the way we do it, the little hands-on way, the artisanal approach, if you like, and that's sort of paying off. What staggers me is how quickly it's all come back after we cut it all back.
I know, it does.
It's just so
quickly.
good.
Now,
It's just got to be our little babies.
What you have to do...
Let me get in.
You concentrate on the wormwood, and I might just grab a bit of mugwort.
Today they're harvesting herbs for Australia's only commercially produced absinthe. Absinthe was the drink of choice in bohemian Paris in the late 19th century. Its mystique comes as much from its association with artists such as Vincent van Gogh and Toulouse-Lautrec as it does from its reputation for psychoactive ingredients. The effect from its potent mix of herbs such as wormwood was known as the Green Fairy.
I guess it was very much the drink of artists and the intellectuals of the time, and as it sort of evolved, it sort of gathered up a lot of myth and artistry along the way. So that's probably what it's all about. We can only just all presume. We haven't got the years of experience of actually living in that era. So we're just sort of reenacting and just sort of explaining what we have heard along the way. So it's probably the story gets bigger and stretched out more every time you talk to someone.
As a self-taught distiller, making absinthe for Ulla Ward is more about the challenge of producing an authentic beverage from local produce such as aniseed myrtle.
It's an aniseed spirit which is laced and layered with various bitter herbs. Essentially, I distill a spirit from fruit. It can be anything, could be from grapes, could be from kiwi fruit, anything that's on the go. And then I steep various herbs that we grow, a lot of bitter herbs such as wormwood and hyssop and such, and we steep them in the spirit, and then that spirit is redistilled. And there are several layers. They're all distilled individually, and then, of course, they're all blended to create your own my own take on the absinthe.
The alcoholic beverages category, proudly sponsored by Mark and Homage, goes to Tamborine Mountain Distillery.
Last year, the Tamborine Mountain Distillery scooped the pool at the Australian Food Challenge Awards. Its local success comes on top of more than 100 international awards for its range of 70 different spirits, schnapps and liqueurs.
We are now the most awarded distillery and liquor brand in the whole of Australia, which is like huge. It gets us recognition. wherever we go, the people have heard of us more overseas than what they have here through entering these competitions in America and England and all over Europe. It really does pay, and I will continue doing it all the time, just to stay an edge, a nose ahead of your competitor. And I love sticking it up the big boys and saying, yeah, we knocked them off again. And I love that. The little Aussie battler having a go. Oh, I reckon that's exciting. And clink and say, Nazdarovia. And throw it straight down. It'll warm and you'll get this nice lemon flavour. Wow. Isn't that good? Beautiful. Didn't burn, did it? No.
Ultimately, though, the Wards measure their success in laughter. They sell most of their product at the cellar door, where having fun is compulsory.
How about that? It's just a fun place. Business is fun, but it's not funny. There's a little difference. And so we just have this exciting time, and we give this all to the people. And people just keep coming back. And looking in the visitors book, you read in there, what a fun place. I love this. Of course, they get a little tiddled and they spend some dosh, so the tiller's all happy. It's just a great, wonderful experience. Good, isn't it? She wants sweet and yummy.
And how much was that one?
Sweet and yummy. Where's Walter Toffee?
Yeah.
Oh, she's sweet and yummy. You can't taste her. You got to have this. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
The image may be pure eccentricity, but the marketing is calculated and professional. Trade events such as the 4-City Good Food and Wine Show are an important showcase, and the business is starting to build a national client base.
We're pouring out a vodka, guys. Anybody want a vodka? Come on, line up. Just line up if you want a vodka. Come on. Nazdarovia, that's the go. Don't all shout at once.
The company's produce is now available at more than 100 outlets nationwide. But Michael Ward insists he's not interested in doing business with the biggest players in the liquor industry. He says he's not prepared to carry debt for months at a time from Coles or Woolworths.
They're just so heavy-handed and just so Gestapo. They stand it and lord it over you. And I said, no bloody way, I don't need you blokes, piss off. Awesome stuff. They couldn't care a stuff. They're only interested in money, screwing the people who supply them, and then tearing up the paperwork, the contract in there. Look, you got to pray for them. They're just bloody whackers.